Thank you for tuning in to the Calm Your Nervous System podcast, where you will learn to regulate your nervous system, not just calm it. I'm your host, Jenny Adams, and I'm a somatic coach who has recovered from debilitating ME and trauma. Alongside my guest experts, I'm here to share tips, stories, and debunk jargon, what is somatics anyway, about how you can regulate your nervous system so you don't have to live with chronic illness, burnout, or debilitating trauma for the rest of your life. A joyful life is possible! Hello, and if you've clicked on this, then I know you are interested in the Limitless Circle, and I am so excited for you to come and join this space. So, what is this and who is this for? So if you're neurodivergent, you might be an ADHDer or ADHD, and you are burnt out and you are fed up and you are ready to break these burnout cycles and step into your limitless life, your authenticity, bringing out that inner badass that you know is inside you. You know that you can see these patterns, the trauma, the lack of understanding, and you're ready to step into a new you. You've probably tried various things in the past. You've probably tried the coaching, the therapy, the strategies, and they just haven't worked. You've shifted past that victim mentality and you are like, what is my thing? Where is this support that I need? You are passionate. You are struggling with this burnout. You have such a big heart, but you're pouring all your energy into the wrong things. And I have been there. I know what this stuckness is like. And when you come into the Limitless Circle and you start to move your energy, you stop wasting it on things that just aren't serving you anymore. You stop giving your power away, giving away your energy, and you tap into you, your unique strengths, your intuitive wisdom, your sensitivity, all of these things that can make you more money. They can draw in your people, your community, your friends, your relationships that you really, really want. They can get you the energy so you can then go traveling. You can start the business. You have the energy to do the things you love, and you are able to pour into other people and into your passions because you're giving from that overflow. You're not just burning yourself out and giving from the dregs of nothing left. You are honoring yourself and your energy. I know you're battling with those old beliefs of maybe feeling too much or not feeling like you quite fit in, or you're always just asking for too much. You don't have the rule book that everybody else seems to have. And you have high standards as well. You are ready to step into this new version of you. You've done the courses, you've done the coaching, the counselling, and it's only taken you to a certain point. You are looking for that elevated experience, that premium mentorship, the holding, the community that the Limitless Circle offers. I know you want more from life and you are ready to leave all of that shit behind, the too muchness. You are ready to step into, yes, I want more, and having that audacity to say what you want, to ask for your needs to be met, and for them to be fucking met. You're ready to stretch, to get into that discomfort, to elevate yourself, to go into this limitless possibility that you know is within you, that you're just maybe scraping the surface of at the moment. And you know that this is within you, but you need some accountability, you need some support, you need a bit of hand-holding. You were intelligent, you have a lot of the knowledge already. Maybe you are already doing, you've read the books, you've tried on the strategies, you've seen the coaches, you're going to the yoga classes, you're going on the nice spa breaks, but something's just not quite landing. You need that community, you need the accountability, you need to marry that knowledge and embodiment together so you can learn your own bespoke blueprint for you and knowing what works for you so you can change your life forever and have long-lasting results that you've not just turned up, you've done a course, you've learned some stuff, someone's talked to you for a while, and then you've got bored and it's too much effort to turn up and it just disappears. This isn't that. Maybe you're starting to see these patterns being repeated in your kids or just in your life, and you're ready to break those trauma cycles and learn, how can I be that safe parent for my kids? How can I call in the love that I want? How can I step into this next stage in my career that I know I am capable of, but right now I just feel stuck? And I've tried all the things, I've pushed harder, I've worked more, I've done more, but what you intuitively know you need is to do less and to work smarter and to learn the strategies and how to tap into your inner wisdom so you're not wasting energy. Maybe other people are seeing you as successful, and on the surface, you might look like you're actually doing pretty well. You might have the nice holidays, the nice house, the car, the external things that people say, oh, you're doing really well. But inside, something's off, and you're petrified of someone coming up and actually calling you out and catching you out for this imposter syndrome, or the amount of effort it takes to just send an email some days. Why are you struggling when other people aren't? And you're ready to step into the bold, neurodivergent you that is taking up space, that is unapologetic, that is stepping into, this is my power. Maybe some days I can't send an email, but look at all these things I can do. Look at these patterns I can see. Look at how I can come in and transform your business. But there might be some struggles, but we're not going to look at those so much. We're stepping into the strengths and what makes you you, helping you take up space, celebrating you for what you're good at, and breaking those continual cycles of high functioning burnout that you've maybe gotten away with to a certain degree, but you're done. You're ready to change. You're ready to elevate yourself. And this is the beauty of the Limitless Circle, because you're essentially getting a mentorship, but in a membership. So you've got a lot of access directly to me. It's not just a bank of videos that are pre-recorded and you're never going to speak to me. You get direct access to me. We have a WhatsApp group, so we're all in there sharing wins, bouncing ideas off each other, celebrating each other, and co-regulating as well. So it's that really highly supportive container. So essentially, you're getting a mastermind. You're getting a lot of value in this membership. And I'm offering this for founding members because this is going to grow, and I'm not going to be able to be in and so bespoke for as long as I would like to be. For now, if you join as a founding member, you're going to get a goodie bag. And you can also help shape this program, this membership. So this is bespoke. As you start to tune into what your needs are, we can meet those needs. So if you want a nutritional expert, we'll get someone in. If you want a human design specialist, we'll get someone in. If you want to learn more about menstrual cycles, we'll get someone in. If you want to learn more about the neuroscience and what's going on hormonally, we'll get someone in. So this is a highly bespoke membership that is giving you what you need. It's not just me saying, here's an ADHD accountability app that you can sign up to anytime, that we all know no one uses because we don't have enough skin in the game. It's too boring. The novelty's not there. We don't use it. This is your space to be celebrated, to be with your people, to find enough novelty, to learn about yourself, to tune into your intuition. And what this actually looks like is practices to rewire your nervous system and your subconscious beliefs. So if you're someone that has dealt with trauma, which if you're neurodivergent, you probably have some trauma just through being in a neurotypical world, we will somatically unblock some of that trauma that is keeping you stuck. So there's practices that will help you essentially move that energy out of your body. We're rewiring your nervous system, your subconscious, so you become a different person. You become that version of you that you know is deep inside you and is ready to come out and wants more and is ready and willing and wants to ask for more and live being limitless, doing the things that light you up. We are rewiring through neurodivergent friendly practices. This has been highly thought through, and this has been in development for years. This is all of the experience and trainings and masterminds and retreats and all of the things that I have been to for years. All of the clients I've worked with, listening to exactly what it is you're struggling with, that you want. This is not just a one size fits all. This is your space to become the limitless you. And this isn't something that you can just read about or learn in a video, because this is the practice. So how often have you gone to a training or you've done a course or something like that and you just leave? You've heard a lot of information, but none of it's actually gone in any deeper. We will go through, we embody the stuff. So you don't just get left with loads of things to do and add to your already busy life. We are working through these in real time, and they're not going to take too much time. Some of these things are like seconds, minutes, but they just become a habit because you are proving to yourself, you're building that evidence up that, oh, when I do this thing, it feels better. So therefore, I'm going to do more of these things. And they just become second nature. So for example, one of my clients I worked with a couple of years ago, I caught up with her last week. She said she is still using these practices on a daily basis that she learned 2 years ago. She said some of the other practices that she's done, courses, counselors, etc., they've been effective in the moment and then they've worn off. She said this is the only thing that has created that long-term sustainable change. She's also just run a half marathon. She was very, very sick before she started working with me. These are the kinds of transformations that we see in my clients. So the kind of results that people are regularly seeing when they work with me is they're getting their lives back. They're getting the energy that they want and need to go for the promotions. They're getting the pay rises. They are going and traveling around the world. They're calling in the relationships that they want. They are calling out bullshit as well. If something doesn't feel right for them, they're trusting their voice and trusting themselves to say, I'm out. This isn't for me. They're leaning into their own power instead of waiting to be chosen. They're using their own voice. So, for an example, one of my clients has been working with a client who's been an absolute pain in the ass. So if anyone is self-employed and knows those certain clients that are just a pain, she's had one of those. She went in to fire them, knew that they were going to come out with a whole load of bullshit and try and convince her and manipulate her. We worked together to know that this is probably what they're going to do. How do we deal with this? She had a cup of coffee, sat there on the table, sitting down ready for a chat. They started with their crap and she just walked out. Nope, I've said enough. I'm leaving. Fired them. End of. And it's those sorts of transformations, the power, the audacity to basically walk out and go, fuck you, this isn't for me. How many situations have you been in when you've just had to swallow your feelings and pretend everything's fine, when really you just want to go, fuck off, I'm leaving? It's having the power to do that, to say no to those things that are draining your energy and say yes to the things that are filling you up. She has now called in a new client. So she gets to work in a beautiful place with beautiful people and animals. And they're easy and they reward her properly. They appreciate her. They respect her boundaries. This is what happens when we say we stop wasting our energy on the stuff that's draining us, keeping us burnt out. We find our voice, we find our intuition, and we move towards the things that fill us up. More money drops in as well. So when another client embodied what they needed, they went and asked for the pay rise, the promotion that they knew that they deserved. And they said, when I'm feeling a bit better, I would like this to come in. Their boss just said, you know what, you carry on looking after yourself. You stay on part-time hours. We're going to put your pay up to 100%. So you get paid 100% of your salary and you work part-time. Go and focus on getting better. We trust that your wisdom is here. We trust you. Go and look after yourself. Stepping out of that fight energy. Imagine things like that happening. A community that I host, we raise the energy. So we did a practice where instead of being told, we shifted a belief from how the other half live to, okay, yeah, how the other half live, which isn't, oh, it's those people that have money and I don't, they have and I don't have. It was, yeah, I'm the other half who lives more consciously. I look for the abundance in life. I live in joy. I enjoy my life. I live so much more consciously. I look after myself. Yeah, I am how the other half live. I am not the norm. And we shifted our energy in this group, and we all had these affirmations, which were incredible. I love my life. I appreciate everything I have. We had these affirmations literally within minutes. One of the women in the group found £20 on the floor in central London, where there's millions of people walking past. Money has just dropped in. And it's all of these little things that when we are raising our energy, we're tapping into our intuition, we're getting into our nervous system. All of this, which is covered in the Limitless Circle, these are some of the transformations that you can expect to see. Investing on gut feels, getting 40% gains. It's all of this magic that is actually based in quantum physics, the nervous system. It is very scientifically backed, but also sounds a little bit woo. So we're bringing the woo and we're bringing the science together, and we find this beautiful match of the knowledge and the embodiment. So you're going to get a whole library, a whole toolkit of education, and they are short and easily digestible ways to understand what's going on in your body, listen to those signals, regulate your nervous system, know, for example, how to shift anxiety into excitement in seconds, how to process anger and release that anger, what to do when you're feeling overwhelmed and how to shift that again within seconds, and why this matters, how to work with your dopamine levels so we're not constantly chasing social media, food, whatever the things are that our dopamine is chasing us towards. We are living more from that oxytocin here and now feeling instead of the chasing constantly. There are group calls in there, so you get live Q&A with me, so you get a lot of support from me, and you've also got those mirror neurons, and you've got that community, the co-regulation of seeing yourself in other people. As I said earlier, we'll get the experts in, we have bespoke workshops. This is really a space for you to tell me what you need, and for me to channel my wisdom, my networks through to you and give you what you need. Because how long have you gone in life just listening to what other people think is best for you? You know, this is time for you to ask and tune into what you need and ask for what you need. And I am here to give you what you need. There's a WhatsApp group as well. So you have that community, you can be sharing things instantly. We're going to have some themed months so you don't get bored. You don't have to go into a forum that you've forgotten the login to get into. This is instant, quick, in the moment. It's what you need. You've got that accountability. We have the Phoenix Lounge, which is where you can just jump into Zoom, jump into body doubling, have a chat with your friends in the community, get some shit done, have that celebration, put some music on, put your washing away, do your hoovering, get your accounts done. We're having money dates regularly as well. All the things that you're struggling with, this is here to support you get through them, rewire, become a new version of you. So this is also priced at a premium level, because I know if this is 20, 30 quid a month, you're not in it, you're not invested. So this is at a premium level because I know you want more for yourself. And if you join as a founder, you are getting 10, 20 times the value of this. So doors are opening on the 10th of October. There's going to be a special founders rate and package for a week or so. And I know you want to be breaking these burnout cycles, and this is designed so every level there's a new devil. So as you peel one layer back, this is the support that you need to take you through that process wherever you are in your journey, so you're not left on your own. This is a supportive structure that you have exactly what you need. You've got that intimate support from me, you've got the community on your side, you've got the tools, you have the things you need, and I'm here to listen and celebrate you And if you're listening to this and you're feeling that intuitive nudge and you're like, yes, this is my thing, come and join us. Come to jennyadamscoach.co.uk/TLC and you'll be put straight into finding a bit more information. Come and join us, especially if you're a founding member. It's going to be even more bespoke stuff in there. There's some goodies for you if you join now as well. The Limitless Circle has literally got your name on it, and I know you can feel this nudge. So come and join us and start to live your limitless life that I know you are capable of. I'm so excited to see you in there. Thank you for listening to this episode of Calm Your Nervous System. I hope you found the conversation as interesting as I did. If you would like to start healing your nervous system, I have a free energy diary available just for podcast listeners, which will really help you see your blind spots about how you're spending your time and your energy. Find it at jennyadamscoach.co.uk/podcast. Find out more about me and somatic coaching in the show notes below. See you next time.